The base ecosystem is experiencing rapid growth, pulling in developers, users, and capital at an unprecedented pace. It's not just another layer 2 on Ethereum. Base has become the most fundamentally strong extension of Ethereum, with integrations rolling out week after week and partnerships stacking up across DeFi, gaming, and infrastructure. When you combine scalability, low fees, and the power of being backed directly by Coinbase, it becomes obvious why Base is positioned to be the #1 ecosystem moving forward. The flow of users and liquidity will naturally follow the infrastructure that is easiest to use, most secure, and institutionally supported. And Base checks all three boxes. Within that foundation, Aerodrome Finance is emerging as the flagship DeFi protocol. It's not just another DEX, it's the beating heart of liquidity for Base. Every thriving ecosystem has a central hub where liquidity concentrates, where institutions and retail traders alike can move capital efficiently. On Ethereum, it was Uniswap. On Avalanche, it was Trader Joe. On Base, Aerodrome Finance is that project. It's already establishing itself as the main gateway for trading, yield, and liquidity provisioning. And the design is tailored not only for retail activity, but also to make it attractive for large-scale institutional adoption. The reason institutions will look toward Aerodrome Finance is simple: trust, scale, and infrastructure. Base is Coinbase-backed, which means regulatory pathways are clearer. Institutional-grade custody solutions are already linked, and the pipelines for serious capital inflow are open. Institutions will not risk capital on ecosystems with weak infrastructure or questionable compliance. They will gravitate to Base, and within Base, they will need a liquidity hub. Aerodrome Finance is built to become that hub. The growth potential is enormous. At its current stage, Aero is still under the radar compared to the giants of DeFi. But the market is cyclical. When Base hits peak altcoin season hype, liquidity will flood into the ecosystem, and Aerodrome Finance will be one of the main beneficiaries. Retail traders chasing gains, yield farmers searching for returns, and institutions allocating strategic capital will all converge here. That level of activity can drive volumes and fees to levels that justify valuations far beyond where Aero is today. From my perspective, a mid-case valuation for Aerodrome Finance sits comfortably between $10 billion and $20 billion market cap. That's not an extreme projection, it's a realistic outcome based on how ecosystems historically consolidate around a single dominant DEX. Of course, in a mania phase where Base becomes the epicenter of the bull run, the numbers can stretch far beyond even that range. In those moments, tokens tied to real utility and network dominance often decouple and surge aggressively. Aero has all the ingredients for that kind of breakout. But none of this matters if you don't secure your investments properly. The Tangem wallet is the best cold wallet on the market, and it's the one I personally use to keep my crypto fully safe offline. With the link in the description or the pinned comment and the code MONEYGLITCHER, you'll get 10% off when purchasing yours. Serious capital deserves serious custody. And now back to Aero. I personally invested in Aero back in 2024 when the market cap was around $374 million. I haven't sold a single coin since. My conviction is that this project is positioned to run straight through to $10 billion and beyond. The asymmetric upside is too strong, and the fundamentals of both the Base ecosystem and Aerodrome Finance are aligned with where the smart money will flow. Wealth is built by identifying conviction plays early, holding through the noise, and letting the fundamentals do the heavy lifting. That's how fortunes are made in crypto. And Aerodrome Finance has every sign of being one of those rare opportunities. Dr. Money Glitcher.